Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Kelly. I'm sorry about the not last week's video, the Sticker Saturday video. Rose let me know that she couldn't hear the sound on it, so I think what happened was that iPhone had an update and it changed the microphone. And when they have updates, they don't really tell you what they changed on it. So when I went into microphone, it was just listed as iPhone automatic, and then I changed it to iPhone. And then when I went back in there, it showed an option for headset. And I used the microphone on my headset. So I switched it to that. So hopefully that fixed the problem. And this sound quality for this video is better. I did already film this video and I scrapped it because if it was not well on the last one, it wouldn't be well on this one. So I deleted I deleted that and we're starting all over again. So, hi, it's Kelly. Welcome to my channel. We are here today for a hashtag Deck the Year. This is an open collab that is hosted by Penny over at Penny's Crafty Creations. And she's been doing this for a few years now. And it started off, I believe, with just standard deck of cards. And that has since progressed to a few other things. And so this year we are working with the same standard deck of cards, but have also included time cards, flash cards, index cards of any size, and you can alternate an existing greeting card or create a new greeting card and create a Memdex card. So what we're here for today is last week I had done a card for my friend whose birthday had come up. And this week I did a card for Robert. His birthday's coming up the end of the month. So what I'd like to do is, I'm sorry, you're going to see the cord from the headset. Sometimes when I see these greeting cards, even if they're not cards that I may or may not use, but they have really nice look to them. Like these are black and white cards with gold foil. They are from the Paper Studio. They were $6.49, but I got them on clearance for $4.62. They are A2 size. The sayings on them are slow down and enjoy every single moment, bloom with joy, grow, and embrace the beauty surrounding you. Now the box is kind of wonky, but like this one, I can totally put something else right in the middle of that. The black one is just black with designs. This one just has the spot right here. You can put something right there in the middle of that. I think those are going into the envelopes. Yeah, because the box was like busted apart. This one's a little bit hard, but I could put it tagged down here or something, or fussy cut that part out. Then there's the grow. You can put something that basically about that size right in there, and then these ones are just plain. This is the one that I used for this week's. I like the foil because you can do so much with them. And then of course it comes with the envelopes, which I actually should grab an envelope while we're here before I put all these back in here, because like I said, this box is kind of wonky. It's broken or something's not right with it. See, there it goes. It just pops right open right there. Down here at the bottom, I think it's broken. But whenever you see cards like this at a price that you can't like really pass up, and you think that you can do something to alternate them, definitely I would suggest grabbing them. So I'll just put that envelope right there. So here's the print that I had made for Robert. His favorite color is green. And I left the inks out even after I realized that I have to redo it. I used Rusty Wilderness as the main color. And then this is Lucky Clover, which you can see in some of the darker areas is Lucky Clover. I use my same little fibrous daubers to do the ink blending. Another thing that I do, I think I mentioned this last time, is that I have this big, that's going to fall right onto the floor. I have this big makeup brush that I bought off of Amazon. It was a pretty decent sized set. I shared the set with Lucia. And when I'm all done inking, I will use this to try to blend in, because it's typically is a neutral, it doesn't have like the ink is usually not left on it. And I'll just use it to kind of like soften up the edges, so to speak. And then, so this piece right here, I cut down to 4 and 5 1/4. This is the standard regular 4.5 by 5, 4 1/4 by 5.5. This right here, I have no idea. It was a scrap, and it seemed to fit perfect. This piece right here with the birthday, the cake, it was a I'm sorry if I was off camera. I wasn't looking through the viewfinder. It was part of a paper studio birthday pack. You know, you get the paper, the ephemera, the stickers, all that. And it was on clearance, so I had picked it up because I thought you could always use that. And I had actually made quite a few cards with it. And then my stamp. And then I'll write a message for him later. I also, because this pattern is on both sides, with the other half that I cut off, I made another card. And another reason why I cut off is because this right here, well, that's upside down. This right here, where it says, 2023 Paper Studio, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, hobbylobby.com, made in China, that is on the back of every single one of these cards. So when you're going to go to create a card for somebody, you don't want to see that, especially if you're going to cut half of it. You're going to cut one card to make 2 cards, essentially. You don't want anybody to see that, so I just trimmed it off. So that's one of the reasons why I trim it off. So this is the other card that I had made. I did do my stamp on it. It's the standard A2 size. This is the heavy cardstock that I had gotten off of Amazon that I had mentioned in a previous video that I cannot find anymore. It's like 140 pound. I'm not sure. It's pretty thick. So that's what I usually typically use this when I make cards that I'm like sending out. When I do the birthday cards for work, I just use the 110 pound cardstock that I got from Walmart. I think it's a Paper Gear is the brand or whatever it is. Something Gear, Pen Gear. I don't know, whatever. But it's only 110 pounds. So I'll use that for my work birthday cards. But when I'm sending cards out in the mail, I like to use this thicker one because it's just a little bit stronger, a little bit sturdier. And I had used my favorite. I had left these out also. The Distressed Rusty Hinge and the Picked Raspberry. As you probably noticed with both of these cards, I did not distress these. I did not want to do that. I wanted to make them look kind of more like they were marble. And I didn't want to distress them, so I didn't. But I did put in the spots where it had thicker sections of the gold is where I kind of like highlighted out with the darker pink. And I like the combo of these two together. Now, if you do see any of these greeting cards or even paper stock like I did, cardstock, like what I did with my friend's card last week, where it's got a white background and foiling, regardless of whether it's gold, bronze, silver, doesn't matter. Take out your inks and, grab the paper, of course, but take out your inks and start inking them up. I mean, you can customize these to whatever color you want. My favorite color is blue. As is Lucia over at Hiiii Creates. Her favorite color is also blue. You can do customize these to whatever color people like. I have another friend, her favorite color is purple. There are a lot of people at work, their favorite color is pink. You can do gradient sunrise look, you can do gradient sunset look, you can do different combos like this. So, like, how pretty would this be if you did like a teal background and then used one of these greens to, shaden up with the greens and do a little bit of that? You could do this with a little, you could do a yellow with the rusty hinge. So many different things you can do with these type of, cardstock papers or greeting cards and just have a lot of fun with it. So that's what I wanted to share today that I did. Then I took an existing greeting card, cut it in half, and made 2 cards out of it. And I want to thank Penny very much for hosting this fun collab. I'm excited to find out what kind of things I can consider doing down the road. I have a couple ideas. I also want to thank the whole crafting community because I believe that we encourage and inspire each other to kind of think out the box a little bit, and don't be afraid of color, don't be afraid of mediums. Just have fun and just go with it and do what feels right. And I want to thank everybody for that. I hope everybody has had a good start to the new year so far, and I'm excited for what we got for 2026. Let's hope it's a good one. All right, thank you everybody, take care.